We all know that Premier League managers balance hefty salaries with high stakes. Every game decision impacts millions, making the role both lucrative and risky. While some managers quickly face the exit, their plush paychecks offer a silver lining. In this high-pressure arena, survival is key, but the financial rewards are tempting. Despite the stress, the Premier League's global appeal ensures these top spots are among the most well-paid in sports. It's a tough gig, but well worth it if you can hold on to it. Andoni Iraola, at 17, earns £1 million at the helm of Bournemouth. His tenure began shakily, but he quickly adapted, turning the team's fortunes around in the latter half of the season. This year, with a more settled squad and a clear strategy, Iraola is aiming to climb further up the league table. His approach demonstrates that a limited budget does not restrict a team's potential for success. Rather, thoughtful planning and resilience can yield significant results, setting Bournemouth up for a promising season. At 16, Gary O'Neill brings home £1.5 million, coaching Wolverhampton Wanderers. After taking over from Julian Lopetegui, he stabilized the team last season, achieving a respectable mid-table finish. This season, however, poses new challenges as the team faces a tougher set of fixtures and heightened expectations. O'Neill's knack for pulling off significant victories is crucial, as he aims to steer Wolves away from the relegation zone and possibly push for a higher position on the table, leveraging his tactical acumen to outsmart their rivals. Nuno Espirito Santo ranks 15th, earning just over £2 million, managing Nottingham Forest. He joined the team amid a tumultuous season last year and managed to steer them away from the drop zone. This season, with a full preseason under his belt, Nuno has refined his approach, smoothing out many of the team's rough edges and aiming for a mid-table finish. His vision for Forest is clear and focused, with the goal of transforming the team into a stable and competitive side in the league. Kieran McKenna claims the 14th spot, helming Ipswich with an annual salary of £3 million. His impressive leadership not only catapulted Ipswich back into the Premier League spotlight, but also made him a local hero. Despite enticing offers from larger clubs looking to snatch him away, McKenna remains loyal to Ipswich, committing to their survival in the top flight. Given his successful track record, his strategy appears less like hopeful optimism and more like a well-crafted master plan aimed at establishing Ipswich as a Premier League mainstay. Watching on lucky number 13 is held by Julian Lopetegui, with a commanding £3.4 million a year at West Ham. He jumped in after David Moyes and brought a suitcase full of Premier League savvy and strategic prowess. The season's had a bit of a stutter start, but Lopetegui is poised to hammer out a stronger finish, proving he's more than just a safe pair of hands. Before we continue, why not subscribe for exclusive insights? Let's get back to it. 12th place goes to Eddie Howe, who pockets £4 million annually at Newcastle United. Since taking the reins, he's transformed the Magpies into a team that's buzzing with potential. Though they missed the mark last season, Howe's energetic and bold approach keeps the Geordies on the edge of their seats, proving it's never dull in the Northeast, even if the path sometimes gets a bit bumpy. At 11, Marco Silva is steering Fulham with a cool £4 million a year. He's turned Fulham's fortunes around faster than a London cab in rush hour, especially after winning the championship and securing promotion. Silva's tactical acumen since 2021 has breathed new life into the club, earning him a sweet new contract. Even without star striker Alexander Mitrovic, his savvy signings are setting Fulham up not just to survive, but to thrive. Enzo Maresca, snagging the 10th spot with a £4.2 million paycheck at Chelsea, is off to a roaring start. Taking over from Pochettino might have raised some eyebrows, but early signs suggest he's got a blueprint for success. Chelsea's looking sharp under his guidance, and Maresca's proving he can play the managerial game with the best of them. Number 9 sees Oliver Glasner earning £4.5 million at Crystal Palace's helm. After stepping in to steer the ship post-Hodgson, he wrapped up the season on a high note. While this season's start might have been less than stellar, Glasner has the determination to flip the script and maybe even rewrite a few headlines. 8th in line, Thomas Frank takes home £4.5 million annually at Brentford. He's transformed the club from anonymous to audacious since 2018. Last season might not have been a fairy tale, finishing 16th. But Frank's optimism is infectious, and he's proving to be worth his weight in football as he continues to build a competitive team. At number 7, Ange Postecoglou commands £5 million a year at Tottenham, where he's riding the managerial roller coaster with flair. After a wobbly start and a humbling defeat by Chelsea, he steadied the ship and restored hope, proving he can teach an old club new tricks. If he keeps this up, the bonuses will start rolling in like accolades at an award show. Sean Dyche, slipping into number 6 with a £5 million salary at Everton, is back in the Premier League saddle. Post-Burnley, he is tackling Everton's challenges head-on, dodging relegation with the finesse of a seasoned chess player. It's early days, but Dyche is already showing signs of turning the Toffees' fortunes around, without any magic tricks, just solid football. Rounding out the top 5, Arne Slot at Liverpool commands a £6.2 million salary. Stepping in after Jurgen Klopp, Slot had big shoes to fill, and so far, he's striding confidently. With Liverpool in the thick of the title race, it looks like Slot's gamble is paying off, both on the pitch and in his paycheck. Snagging the 4th spot, Ruben Amorim of Manchester United takes home £6.5 million. He stepped into a challenging role post-Erik ten Hag. And while he's yet to make his mark, his starting salary shows United's betting big on his potential. In 3rd place, Unai Emery at Aston Villa bags £8 million annually. After a European win with Villarreal and a successful stint back in the Premier League, Emery is proving that a good comeback is worth every penny. Enough to double his paycheck when Villa clinched a spot in the Champions League. Coming in at number 2, Mikel Arteta from Arsenal earns a cool £13 million. His extension had fans split, but his tactical news has started turning heads and changing minds. If he keeps up his game, his salary could climb to $18 million, proving Arsenal sees him as much more than a placeholder. Leading the pack, Pep Guardiola of Manchester City secures a top spot with a hefty £20 million a year. Tack on up to £5 million in bonuses, and you've got a manager who's not just playing for points, but pocketing them too. His strategic genius has not only garnered 6 Premier League titles, but also ensured his wallet stays as full as a trophy cabinet. And there you have it, our rundown of the Premier League's big earners. From Irala's budget magic to Pep's pile of titles, it's a league where tactics and paychecks are as hefty as the expectations. What's your take? Are they earning their stripes or just cashing in? Drop a comment below and let's kick around some opinions. If you enjoy this financial deep dive into football's finest, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and check out our other videos for more from the beautiful game. Keep it cool and let the footy banter continue.